What's up, you guys? It's your girl Sierra Marie here, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, you already know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with all your friends. And if you haven't already, you already know what to do. Go check out my most recent content, and make sure you go follow me on all of my social medias, the ones I mainly use, which is our YouTube, Instagram page at SierraMarieTV, and my main Instagram at Alchemist Marie. Also, you guys can go add me on Snapchat if you like. It's Empress_Sierra with 2 A's, and everything is lowercase. So, how have you guys been? I have been gone for about, what, a week or so. Sorry about that, you guys. You know, things go on in people's lives, and things happen, and, you know, just life be lifing. I'm sorry I haven't been as consistent as I've been saying I will, but I am now officially back being consistent. I'm serious this time, and I'm going to try to do at least 2 uploads a week because I feel like that's a good amount of videos. So this video going to be up, and then I'm going to post another video this week so I can get back into the groove with you guys. I'm so sorry that I've been gone for so long, and thank you for the guys that have stayed subscribed to my channel, because there's a lot of people that have been unsubscribing from my channel, and then people subscribing and unsubscribe. I think it's because I'm not being consistent, but you know, that's okay. Thank you for the guys and the girls out there that are bearing with me. Like, thank you a lot. So as you can tell by this thumbnail, sorry y'all, my throat chakra has been messing up really bad. I need to start getting back into my speeching and coaching and stuff like that, and reading, so I can continue to perfect my talking, because I had like a speech problem a couple months back or so. No one really knew about it. I was having like a lisp all the time. Like, I could barely pronounce my words sometimes. I don't know if anyone really noticed that, but yeah. But like I said, as you guys can tell by today's thumbnail, this is video number 5 of Dark Night of the Soul. I tried to record this video a while back, but it wasn't working. My camera was messing up. I'm on my camera right now, so hopefully I can upload this video. I am praying and hoping that I can upload it. So we're just gonna go back to where we left off, and I'm gonna finish up video number 5, because I know a lot of people are really interested in my spiritual content, and I am so happy that I'm able to put this out there for you guys, and that I'm back into the groove. Okay, so going through a phase in which I wanted to be in the dark more and wearing black / darker colors. So I went through a phase in my Dark Night of the Soul where I only wanted to wear black. Bear with me, guys. Like I said, my throat chakra is really messing up. I gotta keep doing a lot of throat chakra affirmations and throat chakra healing and things like that. So yeah, bear with me. Yeah, but I went through a phase where I only wanted to wear black. It doesn't matter where I went. Like, I would only go to work. I usually don't like to call it that. I usually call it the establishment. But yeah, like, I would go there to the establishment, and I would come home and I would dress up in black. That's it. If I would go outside, I would have on nothing but black. And this is like earlier in the year where it wasn't getting as hot as it is getting now. So it was like, it was okay to do that. But like, now it's like, girl, who's gonna be fucking wearing black? And it's gonna be 101 degrees outside, you know? But yeah, my signature color now is actually red. It was green for a little bit. It was like it kind of just switched off. It was like my aura color. Like, I was in that aura of black for a little bit, and darker colors like dark blue, you know, dark purple, and then I switched more over into like green and silver, and then red. So yeah, how I felt after I got through my first period of the Dark Night of the Soul was refreshed, baptized, cleansed of all things that wasn't serving me, a clearer awareness of the world and people a clearer awareness of the world and people in it, and my place in it. So basically, like, I just felt like I was a new person, you know, and then going without meat, something that I ate my whole life. Like, I felt amazing after not eating it for so long, and I know that now, like, I don't really need anything, you know, but myself, and I need to stay hydrated. Really, that's it. You know, I don't really need food. It was like some days I would go without eating, you know, like literally nothing, and then some days I would go with just eating a couple pieces of fruit or something, or some soup, you know, or just drinking a lot of water. And I noticed the difference in my body and the change in my mind and how I spoke and how I felt. And that was amazing. You know, I just felt like a brand new person, like I was just reborn, like I said, baptized. Like, it was crazy. And then it's like I started realizing my place in the world and knowing that I have my own individual purpose here. I know that I'm not going to be here forever, you know, so whatever I do, I just try to do my best, you know, and I try to satisfy myself before anybody, you know, and I worry about what really matters in my life. And it's not even a worry, you know, I know that everything is going to be okay, and I release the need to control everything in my life. When I had that mindset of wanting to control everything went wrong, you know. It's because like I felt like if I wanted this day, it had to be done that day, or if I wanted this blessing from God better give it to me this day. And that's not how it works, you know. So like God really transformed me into a new woman. Like he made me see life from a different pair of eyes and a different angle, you know. And I just started releasing control and knowing that I wouldn't be here if I didn't have a true purpose. I wouldn't be here and be in the places and the circumstances and things that I'm in for no reason, you know. Some things are meant to teach me, some things are meant to bless me, some things are meant to do both. I realized how certain people that come into my life aren't meant to be in my life forever, you know, and that I gotta realize that, hey, if they want to leave or if they cross me, I have to be okay with that. I have to move on with my life, you know. Or if I cross somebody and do something, I gotta deal with that consequence or that karma, you know. So I try to do people right, and well, not try, I do people right. I'm a whole new person, you know. Like I treat people how I want to be treated. If it's not how I would want to be treated, I don't do it to people, because I wouldn't like it to be done to me, you know. I consider people's feelings and things like that. I know that things I say or do to people can affect them, you know. I'm more self-aware of where I stand, where other people stand, what people could come into my life to do and bring to my life, what do I want in life, and what do I want out of myself, you know. What do I expect from Sierra, you know. And I'm not criticizing other people for what they're not doing or talking about them for what they are doing, you know. I'm worrying about me and doing what I have to do to sustain the lifestyle I want and chase after my dreams, you know. That's really what that part meant for me, you know. And I cleansed all things that wasn't serving me by as like friends or family or a job or material items, clothing, you know. Rebranding myself, you know. Like I threw a lot of my stuff out. I threw a lot of shoes out, a lot of clothes, and I started completely over, really from scratch, you know. And it's just like rebranding myself and knowing that I had the power to do that. I felt like I have the power to do anything, you know. And I feel like that is how everyone needs to see it. Like, you're not here for no reason. If God wakes you up in the morning, it's for a reason. But it's not always just to go to work. It's not to do that. Sorry, throat chakra confirmation. It's not just to do that. It's not at all. Sorry, y'all, I'm fidgeting with this. It's the little camera lens thing. But yeah, like, you're meant to do more in this world. You're meant to go out there and you share your creativity with whatever passion or anything you're interested in, really, that is like it's like a muse to you, something that like inspires you, that you do, that you can't do it like anyone else and no one can do it like you know. Like, we all have that individual creativity with something in this world that we do different than someone else, you know. Like, my creativity really is speaking to people and speaking life into people and helping them find their purpose in this world and helping them to get closer to God spiritually and to know that He is not outside of you at all, you know, and to not really stress about what's going on here, because it's all a simulation, you know, of the mind. It's just for now, you know. Like, you just got to know you're not here forever. So do what makes you fucking happy and love on people, do people right, you know, like, and just like transform and look at the world a different way. Don't look at it as all these things are going on, all this bad stuff. What I noticed is that when I stopped reading bad things and stopped looking at bad articles and reading through sad things, I was never sad. It's like, okay, yeah, these people died, but what can I do to control that? You know, I don't want to feel that energy. So if I see when those kids got killed at that school in Texas, that was very sad, but I could not sit there and just keep reading articles on it and scrolling on Facebook looking at it and stuff. Like, I barely be on Facebook. I go on there, I scroll a little bit, don't get me wrong. Social media is entertaining. That's what it's for, you know, but it's also for like a distraction for humankind, you know. we're so focused on superstars and what they're doing with their lives that we don't even focus on how we could be those superstars, you know. Not me necessarily, but I'm just saying as a whole, that's usually what they programmed us to do and wanted us to do. But yeah, I found the happiness I was desperately searching for within me. So with that being said, like, I stopped looking for love on the outside of me. I stopped looking for people to love me how I needed to be loved, because really nobody can love you like you. You have to know who you are. You have to love you first before anybody else can love you, before anybody else can know you. You have to know what you like, what you don't like, what you're not going to tolerate, what you look for in people, in friends or relationships, you know. You have to know you, because nobody else knows you like you. You get around people and you don't know who you are, you're lost, you know. You're just a couple broken pieces that need to be put together, but can't no one fix your puzzle but you, you know. You're the only person that can put you together. Once I learned that I just had to really love myself, you know, like, and honestly, it took a lot of separation from my family and my son. I felt really separated from him, you know. I felt like I didn't know him or something. It was weird. It was just like a very selfish moment in my dark night of the soul, where it's like I had to really sit and be with myself and love myself, learn to talk to myself, learn to tolerate myself. Because if I want someone else to do that, I have to be able to do it. If I could sit alone and talk by myself, if I could sit alone and read a book, if I could sit alone and have dinner by myself, if I could sit alone in a dark room and just be with myself and my thoughts and deal with me, then I can expect for someone else to do it. I can, you know. But if I don't even know who I am, and I can't even do that, I can't expect for someone else to do it for me. If I don't love myself, I can't expect for another guy or woman to love me, you know. When I get sad or say depressed, I just look around me and I go back to the place I was at in that solitude and realize no one is coming to save me. No one is coming to make me feel better. I am the only one really capable. I have to be with me every day. I know, and I reassure myself that it will all be okay. So like in the dark night of the soul, I came to that realization where no one's coming to fucking save me. I got debt, I gotta pay it. I got internal issues, I gotta deal with it. Oh, I'm sad because so-and-so died, I gotta deal with it. Don't nobody else have to cope with my feelings, you know. Don't nobody else have to wake up and be Sierra. Don't nobody have to wake up and be you. Remember that. So always make sure you're catering to yourself. When you first wake up, don't just grab your phone and get to checking everybody else's lives and what they're doing. How about you wake up, you be grateful that your eyes are fucking open. You know, stretch, drink some water, be with you for a little bit before you put your energy into that phone and into that social media or whatever it is on your phone. Before you deal with anyone else's problems that might be texting you about what they got going on in their life, deal with you first. Worry about you. Start a new skincare regimen in the morning. Start a new stretch regimen in the morning. Take a couple minutes and a breath for you. A lot of people can't do that. They wake up, first thing they do is smoke. When people wake up, first thing they do is complain. That's no way to live. And then you wonder why your life goes bad. You know, some people wake up and they get on their phone and they look at Lil Baby life. He posting up 100 racks. You don't have 100 racks, but you could if you focus on you. Guess what? Them celebrities, they fame and all that shit is already theirs. They're already where you want to be. So if you focus on you and really take the time to sit out away from everyone and really do what you have to do your chores, focus on your goals and stuff like that, you're gonna feel so much better, because it's like you're productive in your own life. So now things are going good in your life, and your life isn't gonna be like anyone else's, no matter what you do, no matter if you're in the same field or if you and someone have the same likes or dislikes. It doesn't matter. You have to be you. You have to be with you every day. You have to cherish yourself. You have to see yourself in a higher light, you know, and you have to know that, look, if God didn't want me going through something, he wouldn't allow it, you know. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. If it doesn't kill you, you're good. Take it on the chin, you know what I'm saying? Be grateful for the lesson or the blessing that it brought you in your life or whatever it may be, and like just learn to be grateful for who you are and who God made you to be, and start focusing on what God put you here to do, you know. I came to a balanced place in all areas of my life. I became better at being patient. I stopped putting expectations on things and people. I accepted everything that has ever happened. I stopped smoking weed for a while too. So I'm going to explain about my constant use and how it became abusive. So smoking weed is cool, but a lot of people do it just to do it. They do it to be around people. They do it because, oh, so-and-so got a couple woods, let me go match one with him. Sorry, y'all, it was a little piece of skin, sorry. But yeah, like, you only doing it because you see so-and-so doing it, or you see these rappers rolling up big fat 3.5 woods and you only got a dub, but you finna roll all that in the wood just for an image, you know, just because you're around a whole bunch of people. Then when you go home, you ain't got no weed. Or when you wake up, first thing you do is smoke. You smoke, boom, 30 minutes later you smoke again. That's cool. But if you find yourself like me, I would smoke, 10 minutes later smoke again, 10 minutes later smoke again, 10 minutes later smoke again. That was abusive. That was abusing the drug for more than what it is used for. I was just doing it to do it because it was there, you know, like, and because I felt like it was going to cope with some type of like emotions or traumas I had in the inside. But I had to realize this isn't coping with nothing. All it's doing is probably, you know, messing with my lungs or whatever, you know, but that's it. But once I started using weed as just like for anxiety or to sleep or, you know, stuff like that, or like I'm more of a social smoker. If somebody asks me, oh, you want to smoke? Yeah, cool. But excuse me, when I come home, I don't be like, man, I need to fucking smoke so bad. I need to smoke so bad, you know? Like, I'm not like that. Like, back then, I wasn't like that either. It was just like, I felt like I needed to smoke every 10 minutes. Like, I roll up again. That's not healthy, you know? I realized it was very unhealthy. And once I controlled it and started using it more healthy and using the substance for basically, like, enlightening me on things that I wanted to do, like, I realized I could rap off smoking weed, you know? It wasn't just getting high anymore. It was getting high, but it was like seeing things from an eagle view and seeing that I could do anything I wanted to do, you know? And it's like, it made me really sit with myself and focus. Like, I would smoke by myself and I just started playing a little tune in my head. Like, it'd be a little tune, a little or something, you know, anything. And I just get to rapping, you know, out of nowhere. Like, I'm spitting hard bars, you know, and I'm like, dang, I never knew I could do that. Or like, out of nowhere one day I just ended up singing, but I was alone, you know? Like, you really realize a lot of stuff about yourself when you're alone. And I realized, like, I was getting high with these people, but it's like it was nothing but weird vibes, or we never really did nothing but smoke and look at each other. Or when I was smoking and using it unhealthy, all I did was smoke and go sit down, and then roll up again, smoke and go sit down, or listen to some music, or try to listen to some sad music to make me sadder. I'm putting myself in that depressive state, you know? I stopped putting expectations on people and things because I realized that nothing ever goes as planned, you know? Things can always be switched up, and I realized that my guardian angels and my ancestors and my spirit guides, that, you know, it's a lot of things that they shift for me. Like, I'll be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then they'll come in my dream like, let's switch it up, let's do this, or, you know what I'm saying, like, stuff like that. Like, I can have an idea about a hairstyle, right? And my ancestors, they're just out of nowhere. Like, I can be on my phone and accidentally click on a certain app and a hairstyle is right there. Or I could go on Instagram and be scrolling and accidentally double tap something that I didn't mean to double tap, but I sit there and I wait, and I'm like, wait, let me look and see for a message. I'll look at the time to see if it's an angel number. I'll look at the video, I'll see how many likes it got, what numbers is in the likes, you know? So I'm just like more aware of things, you know? I came to a balanced place in all areas of my life as far as emotional traumas that I had to fix, and basically emotionally, physically, spiritually, what's the other one? Emotionally, physically, spiritually. No, I think that's all of them. But yeah, I just came to a balanced state in those parts. And then financially, like, I realized, financially, I had to figure out what it is that I'm going to spend my money on, and what do I need to spend it on, what do I need to pay off, do I have any debts, is my credit okay, do I need to start working on my credit more, you know. And then another thing, I started being more consistent with paying my credit off, you know, and my stuff has been going up. But before, I wasn't really focused on it. I'm like, you know, whatever. But I also have to think about my son, you know, like my son is my everything, and I'm like, I need a future for him. So if I start building my credit right now and saving money and things like that, and being focused on my financial gain, you know, I can help my son out in the future, you know. So yeah, I accepted everything that has happened in my life. So like any relationships that has ever ended, or any people I've ever like stopped talking to, like I just accepted it all, like, and just said, you know, it is what it is. They move on with their life, I move on with mine. Some people are only meant to be in my life for a season, and I probably was only meant to be in their life for a season, you know. It's no hatred or no beef or anything with anybody I don't talk to anymore, or relationship wise, any exes, nothing, you know. Anybody that has ever did me wrong, it is what it is, you know. It's life, like, and we're only human, like we don't know everything, and it's different when it becomes a pattern. But like, you know, if someone makes a couple mistakes, okay, but we're at that age now where you know what you're doing, you know. And I only want to be around people that are self-aware just like me. And if you're not, oh well. Like if I express something, like say if you hurt my feelings or something, I expect you to say, look, I was wrong and I apologize for making you feel that way, you know. It's like all about what you do and say to people, you know. I like being closer to the ground. My bed was on the floor and I got better sleep. I woke up more rejuvenated for the day. So when I was living in my mom's house, I had my bed on the floor, and it was just until we moved out. And honestly, it wasn't bad. You know, I liked it. I loved it actually. And it's like I just became more grounded and I slept better. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It was my son at the door. He wanted to show me one of his books that he has. So yeah, like I wake up more rejuvenated when I sleep on the ground. Not like on a hard surface. Like I had a bed, but it was just the, you know, the bed, the mattress. But it was like my spine was more aligned, you know, because it's like when you're in the bed, your body is like this, and you know, it's like you can't really sleep good that way, and you always wake up with cricks in your neck and cramps or whatever it may be, you know, tight muscles and stuff. And I noticed sleeping on the ground, like it just, like I had way better sleep, you know. It was just amazing sleep. Like I love it, to be honest. Like if I move into a big super house, like a big sorry, throat chakra messing up. If I move into a super big house, like I probably would get a bed that can go on the floor. Like I'm serious. Like I would probably have like the bed frame, like very luxurious looking, very royal, you know, but it would be on the floor. My bed would be on the floor, and I don't care what nobody think about that, because it's mine. It's my space, you know. Like it's for me, it's not for anyone else. And I don't know how other people might think about sleeping on the floor, but I liked it. I liked it a lot, man. I got a lot of good sleep. It kept me grounded, you know. I loved it. So you guys, that is the end of video number 5. I am so glad we got this video out the way. Hopefully I can upload this video to my phone. I'm really praying and hoping that I can. I'm really praying that I can. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for steady, like continuously supporting me and staying subscribed to my channel and looking forward to my updates. I love you guys so much, and thank you for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, you already know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with all of your friends. And if you haven't already, go check out my most recent content, and also go follow me on all of my main social medias. They will be down in the description below, and my main one is on the screen for the remainder of the video every time I upload, most of the time. But I love you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. And I just want you guys to know that if you're going through anything, just know that you're going to get through it, and you're the only one that can assure that, you know. Just know that you're doing your best that you can, and that's all you can do. You know, as long as you are actually trying out there. I'm not saying if you being lazy. Now, if you being lazy now you know you ain't finna get no results. But yeah, like if you guys are trying, man, keep trying, keep going. keep going for you, because you deserve it at the end of the day. Like, you ain't doing it for no one else, do it for you. You know, I do it for me and my son, but at the end of the day, I know that I'm my own individual person. In the next lifetime, that probably won't be my son, you know, but I love him. I love him infinity and beyond, you know. My soul will forever recognize that baby. And I do it for him, man. I do it for him. I do it for me. And I just focus on what I really love and what I really want out of life. And I feel like you guys should too. Focus on your dreams and be your own boss. Be your own millionaire. Be your own inspiration, okay? I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.